Hello everyone. Today I have this fun project that we are going to be making. So if you would like to make one, get some cardstock, your glue, your scissors, your scoreboard, anything and everything that you need to make your crafting experience more joyful. I have the full tutorial to make this footed box. The idea behind it is, like an armoire or whatever. I just think it's super shabby, and I love the idea of just a simple little box that's really, really pretty that you can leave on your desk like a decor piece. It's a perfect gift, and you can load it up because it is a 4x4, and you could put cards in here. You could put an ATC and some embellishments, flowers, bows. It's a 1 inch by 4x4 box, and let's get to making it. Hello. Okay, so today I want to make a fun project. I have an idea for a drawer. This isn't a brand new project that I invented. This is just the size that I wanted to make for a project that I have in mind coming up, and I'm going to make it with you today. Let's do that. Let's make a box drawer. So this box drawer is a 4x4, okay, and then it's got the pull-out drawer. And I tried making it where I made it a little bit smaller, and then it was just too loose. So let's make this particular one, and I have all of the measurements ready to go for you. Okay, so first for the drawer itself, we need an 11-inch by 7-inch cardstock. Today I'm working with, I want to say, a 90-pound weight cardstock. And on the 11-inch side, you're going to score, oh, let me get my pointer. Okay, so we have a 7-inch by 11-inch cardstock, and this is for the drawer portion for this right here. Okay, and we're going to score at 1 and 2 and 6 and 7. Rotate to the 7-inch side, and you're going to score at 1 inch, and then again at 5 and 6. Okay, and now we're going to make the box, and this is going to be the sturdy box. We're going to reinforce the edges. So we need an 8-inch by 8-inch cardstock, and we're going to score at 1 and 2 on all 4 sides. Okay, and that's it for the box. Now get your scissors and glue, and let's put these together. Make sure my microphone is set up properly. Okay, so let's get our wet glue and a pair of scissors. And we're going to have reinforcement edges, okay? And so we are going to have to leave some and cut some, okay? So let's do this together. And go ahead and first let's score all of our score lines here. So get your bone folder or something, and let's crease everything up. And we will make this together. Good, and scored. So you can see all of your lines, because that's the hardest part, is seeing where to cut. Okay. All right. So first, we're going to make our cuts for our reinforcements. Okay. And so these three go. Like so. Okay. Again, glue flap. And then these go. And this one goes. Okay. Glue flap. Gone. And then glue flap. And we cut this one. Okay. Glue flap. Glue flap. Cut. And cut. Okay. And now it's up to you, however you want to do your cuts for your box. And so if you can see, cut straight down now, and then miter and miter. Miter. And it's the box. Okay, so I'm going to show you. These aren't even going to show, so it does not matter how you do these. Okay. And it can be messy. They're going to be hidden, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So depending on how you cut yours, it's going to look a little bit weird. It doesn't matter, to be honest, okay? And I'm going to show you why. So first, let's glue the box up. And we're going to do all of our glue tabs. Okay. Like so. And I have seen this box done this way a lot of places. I have seen BB Crafts do it this way. I have seen Tiffany Crafting Like a Boss do it this way, just to name a couple. Okay, and now we are going to glue over our tabs. And by mitering them, you reduced some bulk, and we don't have to worry about them running into each other. And they're going to cover up the glue tabs. Okay, like so. And we've made a mess everywhere, but that's okay. And this will make it super sturdy, so it doesn't give so much when you're pulling it or pushing it in or pulling it out, you know? And since these are 1 inch and by 4 inch, it's going to make it really easy to cut your matting pieces out. So you will be doing 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then 3 7/8 by 7/8 of an inch for your sides. And then when you do mat all of your pieces on your box, it's super duper sturdy. There we go. Box done. Okay. And now let's make our drawer. Okay. And we have a glue tab. Okay. And like we did the box, this is our glue flap over here this time. And let's get rid of that first box, or first square, excuse me. Okay. Like so. All right. And then these are for the reinforcing of the front. And we're going to miter those. And on each side. And then we get rid of that there. Try to make it as straight as you can, not like I just did. Okay, and now we get rid of that one. Okay, now we have 2 glue tabs, and then we want to miter these and cut straight, cut straight up to the line there. Miter this one, cut straight. Okay, and then miter, miter, cut straight, miter, miter, cut straight. Okay, and now here is how our box looks. And we want to glue it over like so. And then that's going to be, these are all of our reinforcement tabs. Okay. Like so. And then that's going to glue that like so. So let's see, let me think. I think we are going to be cutting one of these here. And I've got to make our box. Okay, so let's get this all ready to go. Okay, so here's how it looks after we've done all of our cuts. Okay, so we are going to glue this side like so. Okay. And we're going to glue the tab over. This is our reinforcer, like so. Just like with the box, the other box. And oops, 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 oops. Okay, here we go. Reinforce. All right, and we're going to do the same with this side here. Glue tab. No, Percy, not right now, bud. Okay, now we're going to glue this side. Okay. And then we're going to glue that over. Okay. And then that's going to make the back super duper sturdy. Okay. So get your glue flap ready. And you can even, here, let's glue these all down first. Okay. Side glue down all of the tabs. This is going to be the front facing opening. Okay. And so make sure you miter that just a bit. Both sides. A lot of steps, but it's going to be super sturdy, especially when you do all of your matting. Unless you've got 110-pound cardstock, like I have used before, and then it's super clean and sturdy. And you don't have to do all of this. But for the project I have in mind, it's going to look really, really nice. And let's do our last glue reinforcement flap. Okay. There we go. And now, I know you don't have to do this, but I like the idea of how sturdy it's going to be. So let's glue, because this is going to be the back of the box. All right. Now fit those two pieces together and glue them. It should just stand right up for you. And you can even close that just to keep it all lined up. Okay. And now it's up to you if you want to glue over or under. I'm going to glue over. And then that's going to get covered when we cover the box with our paper. And there we go. There is our box drawer. And it's going to be super snug. Might even be too snug. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to embellish and add feet and do some fun stuff with it. So there we go. Super sturdy. And yes, it'll get a little bit wonky-fied, but it's just for fun, right? So there we go. And it's a 4x4. So it doesn't matter which way you put your box in until you're done with your project. It was super snug. There we go. And then when we embellish and everything, it'll be super cute because I'm thinking that we can put some trims and shabby it up and it will be so much fun. But there we go. There is the drawer box, and it's the super sturdy drawer box. There we go. And it's just for fun, guys, you know. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.